ថ្ងៃនេះពីកម្មវិធី Asia បាននាំមកជូននៅប្រធានបទដ៏ថ្មីទៀតហើយដើម្បីជាសារៈប្រយោជន៍សម្រាប់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយនៅថ្ងៃនេះ Asia នឹងនាំមកជូននៅប្រធានបទមួយដែលពាក់ព័ន្ធទៅនឹងការងារផ្នែក call center ដោយដែលយើងបានឃើញហើយបច្ចុប្បន្ននេះនៅក្នុងបណ្ដាក្រុមហ៊ុនជាច្រើនដែលបានប្រើប្រាស់នៅជាក្រុមហ៊ុនដែលលក់នៅសេវាកម្មជូនទៅដល់អតិថិជនដូច្នេះគឺគាត់ត្រូវការបម្រើជូននៅសេវាកម្មអតិថិជនដ៏ល្អដូច្នេះ call center គឺដើរតួនាទីយ៉ាងសំខាន់នៅក្នុងការទំនាក់ទំនងសម្រាប់សម្រួលជាមួយអតិថិជនក៏ដូចជាការផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មាននិងដោះស្រាយនៅបញ្ហាផ្សេងៗហើយដូច្នេះហើយទៅថ្ងៃនេះប្រធានបទយើងតាក់ទងទៅនឹង call center ហើយ Asia ក៏បានអញ្ជើញនៅភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសមួយរូបដែលគាត់មានបទពិសោធន៍ជាច្រើនឆ្នាំទៅលើផ្នែកនេះផងដែរហើយលោកស្រីផ្ទាល់គឺអញ្ជើញមកពីប្រទេសហ្វីលីពីនចាអញ្ចឹងយើងស្វាគមន៍ជាមួយលោកស្រីទាំងអស់គ្នា Hello Kate.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm good.
Okay. Kate, how do you think about Cambodia?
Cambodia. It's actually a very interesting place.
Yes.
I like it here because it's very close to home with the weather and everything. And I'm enjoying how nice the people are. There's always nice people everywhere you go. So I kind of like it here.
Kate, our topic today is about call center.
Yeah.
So have you experienced with any call center service in Cambodia yet?
Yes, it's actually the reason why I'm here.
Yes.
I got offered a job last year to help set up a center in Phnom Penh.
Okay.
So I've been here working with the center for the last year and 2 or 3 months maybe. Yep.
Okay. Can you please tell us about your level of experience and how did you start your career in call center industry?
Okay. It started in 2004, way back home in the Philippines. I wanted to get into a new venture or start something new because I was working with sales and it wasn't working too well for me. So I read about centers. It was about that same time that it just started in the Philippines. It was in Manila, but unfortunately I was in Cebu at that time. So I had to really fly to Manila if I wanted a job there. So I just waited, and luckily after 2 months, two of the centers in Manila actually went to Cebu to hire people there. So I took the opportunity and got hired. So I was with them. I started with really just taking calls for the first 9 months, because that's how it goes anyway. And then they promoted me to becoming a supervisor. So when I was there, I managed different teams. And then I ran trainings for everyone, for all the agents, and I ran trainings for the trainers. And I took care of some of other stuff also to help them with recruiting the right agents for our program. And then after 6 years, I got promoted to being a manager. When I was a manager, I was actually working on the higher level issues already, and I had the chance to work with the clients. So I was enjoying my job then. And then I realized I just wanted to stop. That was after maybe 11 years with them. And little did I know that my next job was still going to be like that.
Okay.
But I was handling a different client. And then a year after, I got a call from a friend and he offered me this job here. So I said, yes, why not? Because it's the first time that I got to help with setting up a center. So I took it and here I am now.
Okay, wow, it's a very interesting story. Okay, so why do you choose industry over the rest?
At first, it was actually more of the salary itself because back in the Philippines, if you work in a call center, you actually are well compensated or better compensated versus taking a normal day shift job. So you get a higher pay. But as you work along, you realize, or I realized, that it wasn't really about the money anymore. I was learning a lot of things and new things really. So I love learning and I said, I want to be here. I want to learn a lot more. So that's how I got from year 1 up to year 15 and I'm this now.
Okay, I see. Okay, based on your experience, Kate, what are the key issues or key problems in call center?
Most of the problems in centers would actually be focused on the operations part. It's very easy to have the center set up. Just the setup itself is okay. But when you put in factors like you got to manage people, and some agents may just not show up when they're supposed to be at work, stuff like that. Plus sometimes the clients would drive you crazy because they have all these things that they want you to target, and it may just be difficult for everyone. And sometimes also there are things like technology issues. So you might run with an internet provider that's just not working for you maybe,
Yes.
or they have a downtime or something like that. Those are a few things that make it difficult for you to operate on a daily basis.
Sure. Kat, we see that a lot of company that providing service, they need a call center. So can you sharing more about what is important of a call center in a business?
Okay. Well, a call center would actually, having a call center in your business would actually separate you from everyone else if you want to give your customers excellent service.
Yes.
Because number one, it makes your firm productive or your company productive. You get to work on other stuff that are not customer service related. So you get to improve the processes instead of concentrating on the problems and the issues you have with your customers, because you have a certain team that will work that out for you. So the first one's productivity. The second one, well, it's gonna reduce the cost to the business eventually because you invest in something like this. But well, as the days go along or as the years go along, your business will have more customers because of the fact that you took care of them. So your cost will be low in terms of the complaints and everything else that you get. You get more and more customers. It makes your business better.
Okay, for the next question, I want you sharing about what are the factors that will make your call center success.
Okay. First thing, you gotta have a very solid client base. Your client, you have to have a good relation with your client if you're outsourcing the service to them, because they would need you to hit the targets that they set. And of course, if you don't have a client, you won't have work for everyone else. If you have your own center in your business, you still have to make sure that you, being the client yourself for your own, then you gotta make sure that your targets are met, because that's your leverage, and that will indicate your success in the business. So that's number one. Number two, you have to compete in terms of technology, because there's so many centers now and they have a wide range of technology that they use, so you have to keep up with that. And most importantly, the very, very important thing is your staff should be well trained. If you have technology, if you have a good client, but your staff can't deliver, then that would be the greatest issue that you'll have. So staff is the first priority of your success.
Okay, it's a very good experience. Thank you, Kat, for your sharing a lot of experience. So what is your final word for everyone?
For everyone, okay. The call center industry is actually something that's not very popular yet in Cambodia, but it has been operating all over Asia and probably all over the world in the last few decades. Now, your business might be able to deliver a very good product or a very good service to your customers, but you will actually need the help of a call center to be able to maintain this. So if you want to succeed more in the business, then I guess the call center would be a good option for you to go. And just speaking for Phnom Penh alone, I feel like Phnom Penh is actually Cebu 10 years or 14 years ago. So if this business is just emerging here now, it actually tells me that it's gonna help not only with the businessman, but also with the economy, providing jobs for everyone here and just boosting the economy like that.
Thank you, Kat, for your sharing today.
You're welcome.
ចាទស្សនិកជនយោងទៅតាមការចែករំលែករបស់ភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសយើងថ្ងៃនេះជឿជាក់ថាទស្សនិកជនប្រកាសជាយល់កាន់តែច្បាស់ឡើងអំពីដំណើរការនៃការងារទៅលើជំនាញផ្នែក call center នេះអរគុណច្រើនជួបគ្នានៅឱកាសក្រោយជឿជាក់ថា Asia នឹងនាំមកជូននូវប្រធានបទថ្មីៗជាច្រើនទៀត